24 hours, 7 days a week, 24/7, MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
Hello everyone, I'm Madison County School Superintendent Elmer Thomas, and I want to thank you for watching Madison County School Sports Television.
Follow Madison County School Sports Television on Twitter, or like us on Facebook, MCS TV, and of course, watch all of our videos on YouTube. A special thank you to our great sponsors: Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble, ExpressRoofing.net, Luxury Pet Service, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Tatum Enterprises, Cumberland Valley National Bank, First Gear, and Pro Signs. If you'd like to be a great sponsor of Madison County School Sports Television, give us a call, 314-7291, or find us on Facebook or MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
After a big win against Bryan Station, the Madison Southern Lady Eagles are set to take on the Wayne County Lady Cardinals. Madison Southern is on a 5-win streak. They last lost on December 21st. One of the big keys to this game, Madison Southern is a very tough team to guard. They only lost to Paul Lawrence Dunbar 42-38. They are one of the top teams in 11th region, actually the #1 team in 11th region. As for the Wayne County Lady Cards, they beat Williamsburg 53-45. They are 8-6 on the season. I will have the call for today's game, and alongside for analysis, the crew is back together. Larry Frakes.
Joey, Happy New Year. I'm glad to be here with you, and you're exactly right. Southern comes in 11-4 right now. Wayne County comes in. They're 8-6, coached by Tim Piles. They've won 4 out of their last 5, but I believe tonight's matchup is going to be a tough one for them, as Madison Southern has some imposing players, Brianna Lanham, Kristen Hayes. You know, you've got several stats there that can verify that, but this is going to be a fun game to watch. But I think that the Wayne County Cardinals got a tough road to hoe.
When I look at the stat sheet, one of the big things that jumps off the paper to me, Brianna Lanham, she is a monster on the board.
11.2 rebounds a game. She's scoring 16 points a game. And then you throw in Kristen Hayes at 18 points a game. There's 34 points of the team's total average per game right there. So you got a senior and a junior stepping up right there. Now on the other side, you've got Bethany Payton, a junior, who's averaging 10 rebounds a game, about 14 points per game in average. She's a junior. She's going to be inside well. So it's going to be a great matchup between her, Bethany Payton, number 34 for Wayne County, and Brianna Lanham, number 43, the junior from Madison Southern.
One of the big things, Kristen Hayes is averaging the 18.1 points a game. Right behind her, Brianna Lanham with 16.1. Then you go to third place in scoring for Southern. It's a dramatic drop-off, 6.8 for Kelly Freeman, the senior. What is it going to be for Wayne County today? One of the big things, how big is guarding Kristen Hayes and Brianna Lanham?
It's going to be a major emphasis for Wayne County, but I can promise you one thing tonight. I can guarantee you 100%. Kristen Hayes will not be outplayed by the senior for Wayne County tonight. They have none.
Right.
There are no seniors on the Wayne. They come in, they're a young squad, but they're a tough squad, 8-6 on the year. They're going to have their hands full containing Kristen Hayes. She's fired off. We got some stats here somewhere, 150-some three-pointers somewhere. I'll say here. I'm sorry. She's
right here on the paper.
Yep.
Kristen Hayes, she's fired off 35 three-point field goals this season. She's made 13. Let's go ahead and talk about the three-point field goals for the game. Kristen Hayes is number 1 for Madison Southern, 13 for 35, averaging 37.1 per game. Kelly Freeman is in 3rd place. I'll get to 2nd place here in a second. She's played in 13 games this year. She's been a very key factor, 21 for 66. It's not a terribly high percentage shot for the Lady Eagles, and they're taking a lot more than it seems like they should. When you look over for Wayne County, they're taking a lot of three-pointers too, with people like Caitlin Garner and Taylor Bell. So during the game, we're probably going to see a lot of three-pointers get fired off, and when we come back, we're going to have full coverage of today's game. We'll be back after this commercial break on Madison County School Sports Television.
A special thank you to our great sponsors: Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble, ExpressRoofing.net, Luxury Pet Service, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Tatum Enterprises, Cumberland Valley National Bank, First Gear, and Pro Signs. If you'd like to be a great sponsor of Madison County School Sports Television, give us a call, 314-7291, or find us on Facebook or MadisonCountySchoolSports.com. Small car, big coverage.
And pregame ceremonies are almost over here at the Eagles Nest. Joey Chapman alongside Larry Frakes getting ready to take a look at the starting lineups for today's game. Larry, let's look at Wayne County first.
Wayne County comes in 8-6, as we alluded to tonight in Berea. They take on Madison Southern, winning 4 out of the last 5 games. On the floor to start tonight for them, number 12, the junior, averaging 1.3 points a game, number 12, Tamisha Riles. The sophomore, Ashton Bell, number 20, averaging 11.8 points a game and 40% field goal shooting. 22, Megan Burchett, the sophomore, 10.6 points a game. Taylor Bell, number 25, 6.8 a game. And number 34, the big go-to person inside, Bethany Payton, the junior, 14.9 points a game and 10 rebounds.
And the starting lineups for Madison Southern. Starting is going to be number 32, the senior, Kelly Freeman, averaging 6.8 points a game. Also starting will be Kristen Hayes, number 22. She's averaging 18.1, leading scorer for the Eagles. Brianna Lanham, number 43, will be starting, averaging 16.1 points a game. She's a junior. And starting will be Marley Lawson, a sophomore, so a little bit of inexperience. She's averaging 4.5, but she did get plenty of playing time last season. Rachel Ramey will also be starting for the Eagles. She's number 15. She's played in 11 games this season, and she's averaging 5 points a game. And we are ready for tip. Wayne County wins the opening tip, immediately feeds it inside and cannot get the friendly roll. And it's going to be Lawson with the rebound, driving up. Freeman has it back out to Hayes. Inside, Hayes gets a nice look, bounces around, finally goes down, and the Eagles score first. 22,
Megan Burchett had the first look for Wayne County. Missed a gimme. Get the jitters out of the way here and see how they continue. Here she goes driving to the hoop, Joey.
And she gets it in. That's Megan Burchett. She's averaging 10.6 points a game. Hayes brings it up the court for the Eagles.
Looks to me like Wayne County's got 3 solid sophomores, Joey.
Not sure where that pass is going, and as they try to battle for it, referee's going to call it Eagles balls out on Wayne County. Eagles ball, rather. And inside, it's going to be Hayes. Such a friendly touch. She has the first 4 points for the Eagles today. And trying to go inside, it's going to be number 22. Megan Burchett, she gets the foul.
Got blocked. I don't think they fouled her there. Just got blocked.
Yep, it was a block.
I think that was Hayes that blocked it. Nice defense. Good look down the court.
And she's going to try and take it inside. Wide open for 3, and she misses it. That was Tamisha Piles. Brianna Lanham with the ball now.
Piles with the wide open look, just missed it. She scores about 1.3 points a game. Left that one a little short.
Fighting hard inside and nothing able to go inside for Lawson.
Bethany Payton, as we talked about it before the game started, the junior, averaging 10 rebounds a game. Got fouled on the play right there.
Bethany Payton will inbound it to Taylor Bell. She was in a trap. Nice looking press from the Eagles, and missing the wide open shot is Ashton Bell.
Little mid-range jumper right there, just rolled off the back of the rim, soft touch. Wayne County not having much trouble with the press at this point, but
Southern doing a good job of passing the ball around, but Freeman found herself in a little bit of a tough spot. Lawson got it back out to her. Back inside to Lawson, turns around and cannot get the friendly rim.
Nice fun pass up there.
And a great pass across court. Bethany Payton lays it in, and we are tied at 4 apiece. Driving inside, Kristen Hayes. Nobody had anything for her.
Good move by Hayes, taking it straight to the hoop in transition right
Tried
there.
to get the steal.
Yep, another bucket by Tamisha Riles. Coach's daughter steps up, makes her presence felt.
And on the three-point line, got it. Rachel Ramey cleans the net, and the Eagles are up 9-6.
See a lot of three-pointers probably from each team this evening, Joey.
And the Eagles are going to get a steal. Back out to Ramey, trying to find an open player.
Kristen Hayes with a nice steal right there. Good anticipation.
Wayne County not giving any space.
Tough man.
Oh, but they gave a little bit too much to Brianna right there, and that's a shot that she can usually hit.
3 seconds in the lane. Yeah, she camped down in there after the shot. She followed her shot and set up camp under there. Got to like her tenacity. That's a good player right there, Brianna Lanham, man. You're not going to find any better athlete than her out here.
Wayne County, an open player again in the lane.
Pump fake, doesn't do any good, and then misses the bunny. And then fouls.
And that's something that frustrates me in a situation like that inside. When you have a player wide open, you absolutely have to hit it off the backboard.
She should have went straight up with the ball right there. Yep, Megan Burchett.
Kristen Hayes taking her time up court out to Lanham.
Lanham
turns around, great shot, bounces off the back of the rim.
Picked off by Taylor Bell.
And then there's the press from Southern, not giving them any trouble yet. Loses control of the ball, trying to drive inside, and now it goes back to the Eagles.
Turnover by Wayne County.
Kristen Hayes drove in, open for 3. Freeman cannot hit it.
Over the back.
That foul is going to be on Lawson.
2-2-1 press right here. Going to try to trap in the corner. Back to the middle. Wayne County's getting it across half court. Wide open middle.
Inside, and that's going to be the star
Payton.
player.
Yep.
Bethany Payton. Coach Simmons is going to take a timeout right here, and what does she have to tell her team? It's a 9-8 game. Wayne County, they haven't won a lot of games this year. They're only 8-6, but they're starting to tear into Madison Southern's defense a little bit. They're always open inside.
Well, they've had some shots that they've missed down here, which is typical when they're early in the game. Joey, 9-8, 3.5 minutes left. Coach is just going to try to tell them, take a deep breath, pay attention to what's going on. Don't turn the ball over right here. But Wayne County's missed some bunnies. They could have a nice lead right here, and we'll see how it unfolds. I really expect the Eagles to pull away eventually when they get settled in here.
3:30 left in the first period of play.
Good timeout by the coach right there. No pressure by Wayne County. Young squad, several 8th graders, 7th grader even, freshmen, sophomores, couple of juniors. Cardinals coming out of Monticello, Kentucky to Berea this evening.
Passing around the three-point line, tried to drive inside. When she pulled up, she got hit on the arm, and Lanham is unable to hit it off the backboard.
Cross court by Bell right there, picked her dribble up. Bethany leaves that short, Bethany Payton.
And now Southern's going to take it back up court. Lanham trying to get around, turns around, and it's almost stripped away. Freeman out to Hayes, drives inside and hits iron. Great rebound from the Eagles. Hayes for three, can't get it to fall.
Good rebound right there by Eagles. Wow. The tenacity of the Eagles is just, I've seen them play another time this year.
The
against
three ball
Adair County and
in and out.
They just won't quit. I mean, these girls are tough.
One of the big things is after they miss the shot, they're not giving up.
No.
And inside, it's going to be Bethany Payton. Dribbling up the court is Hayes.
Wayne County with the first lead of the game, 10-9 now, Joey. Nice little motion offense by the Eagles. Nice drop down pass inside. Lost the handle.
And loses it.
Yep.
And they're going to try and find someone inside. That's number 22, Megan Burchett. Once again, so many holes in the Eagles' defense early on inside.
Yep. And just good spacing by Wayne County and good passing.
Hayes is going to try and take it inside. Battles through the contact and no good.
Pushing the ball up court for Madison Southern can get the defense up. Carried the ball right there, turnover.
All right, checking in for the Eagles. We've got two new players.
Samantha Parms, number 24. Number 40, Hannah King.
Coach Simmons has got to be a little disappointed right now. 12-9, a minute 14 left.
She's making a statement
the offenses went cold.
Yep. She's trying to do some coaching over there with Rachel Ramey.
And they're getting decent shot selection. They're just not getting anything to go.
Yep.
Tried to save it, but she stepped out of bounds.
County, yep.
So it's going to be Freeman throwing it in.
Nice pass.
Quick catch and shoot. Hannah Keene with the shot.
12-11, less than a minute left right here, Joey. Good
50
first
seconds
quarter.
left. Now look at Freeman. She's standing inside trying to guard. That's been one of their biggest things for the game. Trying to get the steal. I believe that's Bell with the ball. Ashton Bell.
Didn't get didn't get the 5-second call. Woo. Had a train wreck underneath there. I thought the Wayne County player got fouled, then turned around, they called on Berea. Couple of people checking in here for Wayne County. Number 14, Hannah Jackson, and
24, Caitlin Parmley.
Yep, the junior.
Hayes brings it back up the court. 20 seconds left. Back out to Parms. Hayes thought about taking the shot, decides better, tries to look inside. Lawson is fouled.
The foul is on number 22, Bridget. That's her third, team's third.
Nice
and
pass.
Back in, yep. Hannah Keene, 4 straight points, and she gets the Eagles back on top, 13-12. 5 seconds left. Driving inside, loses control of the ball. And as the buzzer goes off, a tightly contested first quarter, 13-12. We'll be right back on Madison County School Sports Television.
A special thank you to our great sponsors: Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble, ExpressRoofing.net, Luxury Pet Service, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Tatum Enterprises, Cumberland Valley National Bank, First Gear, and Pro Signs. If you'd like to be a great sponsor of Madison County School Sports Television, give us a call, 314-7291, or find us on Facebook or MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
Hi everybody, I'm Samantha Burford, and I want you to watch MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
Follow Madison County School Sports Television on Twitter, or like us on Facebook, MCS TV. And of course, watch all of our videos on YouTube.
Hello everyone, I'm Madison County School Superintendent Elmer Thomas, and I want to thank you for watching Madison County School Sports Television.
Follow Madison County School Sports Television on Twitter, or like us on Facebook, MCS TV. And of course, watch all of our videos on YouTube.
We're back at Madison Southern, where the Lady Eagles lead the Lady Cards of Wayne County 13-12. Second quarter of play coming up. It was a very tightly contested first quarter, but you believe that they're going to come out in the second here, maybe open it up a little bit. That is the Lady Eagles.
Well, Wayne County had missed a lot of open shots right there, and Berea has fought to stay in this game. It's been a little tougher contest than I anticipated. Wayne County's playing pretty good. They've won 4 out of 5. Maybe they're onto something here.
Keene out to Freeman for 3. Misses off the side.
Parms rebounds it, gets it back around.
Back out, Kristen Hayes for 3. She's going to miss that one too. And it's obvious to me now that the three-point shot is not going for Madison Southern. So if they're missing the wide open ones, they may want to consider backing off a little bit and trying to go inside.
Try to run some plays here.
Taylor
Wayne
Bell
County's,
with the ball now.
Oh, turnover. I agree with you. But their game is the 3, so they'll keep firing. Wayne County's got a presence inside with big number 34 in there, Bethany Payton. I'm sure she's a college prospect, averaging a double-double on the year.
Back out to Kristen Hayes. Thought about driving inside. Samantha Parms, the senior for 3, is going to hit off the side. 3, I believe that's 3 missed threes in a row for the Eagles.
Well,
going
Samantha
inside.
didn't have a good grip on the ball right there.
Samantha Parms steals it,
yeah,
and they're going to call a travel.
Yeah, and she just threw it up two-handed like a volleyball pass or something there. It wasn't really. She's a good shooter, scored a lot of points in her career here, but she just kind of let that one float.
I believe it was Caitlin Garner, correct me if I'm wrong, who threw it right into her hands. The Cards looking for a shot.
Followed her
Doesn't
shot
even hit the backboard, I believe. Driving inside. Kisses it off the backboard. Ashton Bell. And the Wayne County Lady Cards are back in the lead, back and forth.
Turnover right there by the Eagles. Little mid-range jumper.
And just about nothing seeming to fall from mid-range. Having to drive inside. And it seems like Wayne County fell asleep at the wheel right there and didn't even want to try to go for the rebound.
Well, Bethany
probably
Payton
looking
got too
for a
far
foul.
underneath. Well, she was going to get a foul if she went after it. So that's just good ball playing. Close game like this.
3 players getting ready to check in for the Lady Eagles. Hayes drops it inside the Keene and
walk right there
calling walk
on Keene.
Yep. Coming in, number 3, Callie Cook. Rachel Ramey is back in the game. And Brianna Lanham is back in the game. Tamisha Piles back in the game for Wayne County, and now they're going to inbound it to Taylor Bell.
No pressure.
Samantha Parms meets her at half court, tries to go near inside. Kristen Hayes, a tenacious defender, right up in her face, trying to force a mistake. Rachel Ramey on defense, drops back. Doesn't get the look that she wants, and now it's Eagles ball. And they're going to call another walk on the Eagles. So yet another mistake costing them. It's still a 14-13 game, 5 minutes, 35 seconds left.
The Eagles just aren't crisp. I've seen them play better. That's all right, but they were a 1-point ball game right here. See if they can work through it. 11-4 on the year. They picked up them 11 wins with hard work and determination. They're not going to be out of this one tonight.
Trying to drive inside, pulls up, takes a nice shot, hits it off the front of the rim. Callie Cook inside is going to miss that one too. Back to Wayne County.
Wayne County's holding the Eagles close, Joe, but they just can't pull away from them.
Inside, hits it off too hard. That's 34, Bethany Payton. And now Lanham with it.
Another wide open look inside by the Cardinals. Missed the shot.
Parms for 3.
Much better form on that one.
Callie Cook does not get rim on that one. Brianna Lanham finally gets one to drop for the Eagles. 4 minutes, 40 seconds left, 15-14. Lady Eagles leave. I believe it's Ashlyn Clark getting ready to check in for the Eagles. And they're going to call the foul, I believe, on Callie Cook inside. She fouled number 24, Caitlin Parmley.
You're right on that. That's who they're giving the foul to. Just got a little out of position. Tried to defend the bucket and committed the foul.
Our referees for today's game, Craig Ellis, Willis Brandenburg, and Tracy Sobolowski. I hope I pronounced that right.
Caitlin Parmley missed the first one on the 2-shot foul.
Tamisha Piles going back to the bench for the Cards. And the back end is good.
Tie ball game, 4:34 left, 15-15, Eagles and the Cardinals. Blocking.
That was Ashlyn Clark driving inside, and she's going to draw the foul. But I can definitely tell that a couple of Cardinals fans were not impressed.
Would they say that was her first foul, Joey? I thought it was her second, but maybe they gave the other one to somebody earlier. That's
first
important.
One drops.
She's one of the big-time people for Wayne County. You can't have her in foul trouble. If that's just her first foul, that's a bonus. I thought she already had one.
With the first free throw, the Eagles take the lead, 16-15. That one in. 2 for 2 from the line, 17-15. 4 minutes, 25 seconds left in the first half.
Picked her dribble up, had to dish it off. Good spacing.
Going inside, gets a good shot.
That's great spacing by the Cardinals right there, Joey. Just drew him out, created a little space, nice pass off the backboard. And one old-fashioned 3 coming up right here. Caitlin
17 to
Parmley at the
17
line.
to take the lead. Cleans the net.
Got it. Nylon.
Clark with it, gets it out to Parms. Callie Cook finds herself around the perimeter.
Lanham fighting for position down underneath with Bethany Payton. That's a good matchup down there. Presented herself right there, give a good target. Nice move.
Battling inside.
Nice move.
Lanham. What a tenacious player. I've said two players tenacious for the Eagles. Lanham just amazing down inside.
That kid's an athlete. I've seen her play her entire life against us at Madison Central and you know, in softball and just a great kid and a fabulous athlete. But you could see I was alluding to it to begin with. She was positioning herself down there against Bethany, made herself available, dropped the pass inside, and she took advantage of it.
Wayne County ball. Throws it in, tries to get the steal, Callie Cook. Tight defense from the Eagles right now with the ball. That was Caitlin Gardner. Ashton Bell has it now. Drives inside, can't get it, but she will draw the foul.
Fouls on Rachel Ramey.
19 to 18. Eagles lead. 3 minutes, 17 seconds left. And the first free throw is good.
Ashton Bell, sophomore, averaging 11.8 points a game. Her and her sister get out here and mix it up. Taylor, number 25, is her sister. Good little combo.
Wayne County will take the lead again, 20 to 19. No team able to get an advantage here early on.
Pretty evenly matched so far. Tamisha Piles checks back in for Wayne County right here.
And we thought this was going to be a big game for the Eagles, that they'd be able to come out and get a commanding victory. But obviously, Wayne County has brought their A game.
So far, so good. Saturday afternoon basketball. Illegal pick called on the Eagles right there. Turnover.
Call was on Callie Cook.
Trying to set a pick for a teammate. Got called for the illegal pick. Oh, great ball hawking right there. That's a great play.
Lanham loses control of the dribble.
Oh, blocking.
And Taylor Bell is fouled at midcourt. Lawson's going to check back in for the Eagles. So now Wayne County's in the bonus, leading 20 to 19. Callie Cook going back to the bench.
They shoot 68.8% from the line this season so far.
The first end of the 1-and-1. It is good, so now we'll see the back end. 21 to 19 now. 2 minutes, 43 seconds left.
Taylor Bell averages 6.8 a game. She's getting there.
Hayes with the ball now, trying to drive inside. Finds Lana back around to the three-point line. A little too hard for Freeman and not able to get anything to go there. A tie-up.
Oh, they called a foul. That's not a good call. Wow. Great hustle for the ball right there and get penalized for it. Wow.
So now Wayne County will go back to the free throw line. Remember, they are in the bonus.
Rachel Ramey got a tough one right there, buddy.
22 to 19. The first one is good. And we've got to give it to the Lady Cards. They've done a phenomenal job from the line today.
Well, they've tricked me. All I can do is read on them. I haven't seen them personally. I've seen the Eagles play. I'm just totally impressed with the way they've handled themselves. 11-4 on the year, beat Scott County. Had some great wins this year. And I thought that this game would be completely different by now, but that's why they played 4 quarters.
as that one sails out of bounds. It'll once again be the Eagles' ball.
The biggest difference I can see so far, Wayne County's got 3 people averaging double digits in scoring, and the Eagles only have 2. And
finds Lanham for 3. Can't get that one to fall down, and the Cards with the rebound. That's number 24, Caitlin Parmley.
Nice look right there by Brianna Lanham as well. That's a nice shot to take, just didn't get the roll.
Tried to back her down inside, no good. And Lanham brings it back up court. Freeman, wide open 3, bounces off the top, and it goes out of bounds. So Southern's getting good looks, but they can't get any of them to fall.
And you got to stick with it. I mean, they're getting good looks. They're not jacking stuff up just out of control. They'll start dropping eventually. They shoot. We got some stats here, so I'm going to show us exactly what they shoot. Probably 35% from the three-point line this year. I can find it here.
Driving inside, and a hard foul.
29.3% are the Lady Eagles this year so far, 11-4 in their season, so 15 games into it.
One of the big differences in the game so far, Madison Southern, 10 fouls, Wayne County 4, 24-19, a minute 37 left. First free throw, no good.
.137 left, 24-19.
And she'll make the second one. Player checking in for Wayne County. I believe it's going to be number 15, Caitlin Gardner. And now Hayes will bring it back up the court. And throws it right into the hands of Taylor Bell. Back over, swatted by Kristen Hayes.
Great Hayes
gets up the court. Great defensive play there.
By your senior,
Great
your
awareness,
senior leader.
too.
Hustle right there, not giving up on the play, knocks it out of bounds.
25-19.
Timeout right here by
timeout.
Wayne County Cardinals, Joey. Going to draw up a play right here, give the kids a break.
They're going to draw up a play. Let's draw up a timeout. You're watching Madison County School Sports Television.
A special thank you to our great sponsors: Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble, ExpressRoofing.net, Luxury Pet Service, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Tatum Enterprises, Cumberland Valley National Bank, First Gear, and Pro Signs. If you'd like to be a great sponsor of Madison County School Sports Television, give us a call, 314-7291, or find us on Facebook or MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
Back to Madison Southern. 25-19, a minute 19 left in the first half. Wayne County on top and looking to inbound.
Cardinals
Bethany
flying
Payton
all over
with
the
it.
Eagles. Travel. Good call. See if the Eagles can score some points here to wind up the second quarter here in the end of the first half.
The difference later on in the game may be who can make the fewest mistakes, because both teams have missed good shots. Lawson with a great one inside makes the lead go down to 4. And inside, way too hard off the backboard.
Got a little out of control right there. Got the pass a little low and had to come up with it, and that got her a little further underneath the basket. Good look. Eagles within 4 right here. About a half a minute left, Joey.
Kelly Freeman with the ball. Rachel Ramey for 3, right off the front of the rim. Taking it up court is Wayne County. Pull-up jumper, no good.
Rushed that shot on Wayne County right there. The Cardinals should have pulled the ball out, looked for a better shot right there.
20 seconds left. Inside.
Yeah.
got a hand on it. They're going to call a foul. That's going to be on Bethany Payton.
That's her second. Let's see if they say one or
The foul is on number 34. That's her
second, and it's the team's fifth. Freeman gets it out to Hayes. A great job by her to know that it was going to go into the backcourt. She knew what she had to do right there. Tried to get it inside. It's tipped around. Driving inside, Kristen Hayes. And at the buzzer,
that counts.
It goes down.
Great fight right there by the Eagles, Joey. They could have let that ball bounce around, but they got it in, got the points.
So we are going to finish 25-23, Lady Eagles down by 2. And we're going to send it down to the court, Samantha Burford with Coach Summer Simmons.
All right, Coach, definitely a nice, fierce matchup between the two teams. Did you think it'd be this close?
Oh, I knew it would. They're always a tough team. They're well coached. Their girls are smart. It's hard to press them because they see the floor so well. So we had to go our just half-court man, and, you know, we're still letting them cut to the basket. And we're letting them get offensive rebounds, and we've turned the ball over way too many times.
You've taken a lot of threes that just aren't falling. Are you doing that because of 34?
No, we should be getting the ball inside a little bit more. Our threes aren't falling. We've got to, once we get the ball in, we're either going to get fouled, hopefully, or we're going to put shots in like we have. So we've got to make sure that we're disciplined enough to do that.
All right, good luck, Coach.
Thank you.
A special thank you to our great sponsors: Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble, ExpressRoofing.net, Luxury Pet Service, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Tatum Enterprises, Cumberland Valley National Bank, First Gear, and Pro Signs. If you'd like to be a great sponsor of Madison County School Sports Television, give us a call, 314-7291, or find us on Facebook or MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
Make the most of your trip to the Red River Gorge in Kentucky with scenic cabin rentals, or delight in the mountainside beauty of the Daniel Boone National Forest. Whether you are planning a long vacation or just looking for a few days away from it all, check out ScenicCabin.com. Our rental cabins and lodge are located close to the Red River Gorge and Natural Bridge Resort State Park. Family reunions, corporate retreats, weddings, and other large groups are very welcome. Cabins are available for small groups of 2 to 6 or large groups up to 15. All of our cabins are modern with city water, satellite TV, paved roads, full-service kitchens, modern bathrooms and showers, decks, grills, and outdoor fire pits. Many have hot tubs and game rooms or gaming tables like pool or ping pong, foosball, and air hockey. A few have internet. Visit ScenicCabin.com online or check us out on our Facebook page. ScenicCabin.com. Shouldn't you start planning that relaxing mountain getaway now?
Hello everyone, I'm Madison County School Superintendent Elmer Thomas, and I want to thank you for watching Madison County School Sports Television.
Follow Madison County School Sports Television on Twitter, or like us on Facebook, MCS TV, and of course, watch all of our videos on YouTube.
24 hours, 7 days a week, 24/7, MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
Hi, everybody. I'm Samantha Burford, and I want you to watch MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
Follow Madison County School Sports Television on Twitter, or like us on Facebook, MCS TV, and of course, watch all of our videos on YouTube.
Back at the Eagles' nest here at Madison Southern, Lady Eagles trail the Wayne County Cardinals 25-23. One of the biggest things in this game has been the amount of shots that have been taken versus the amount of shots that have been missed. Both teams have missed a considerable amount of wide open, high percentage looks. They've got to get something to fall here in the second half, Larry.
Well, I mean, Wayne County's going inside. They missed several bunnies, and Madison Southern shoots a lot of three-pointers that just aren't falling. They're getting good looks. So, as the coach alluded to, they just need to take the ball inside, draw a few fouls, continue to do what they do. But they're experienced enough to know how to get through the struggles of what happened this first half.
Another big thing for Madison Southern that could end up being the difference in the game. In the first half, they had 10 fouls. Wayne County only had 5. You don't want to get – and they got in foul trouble early. You can't do that. When you look at Wayne County also, I believe it was Bethany Payton, she started to get in a little bit of foul trouble later on in the game.
She had 2 fouls to end up the first half. She had 6 points leading the way for Wayne County. Ashton Bell, she had 5. A couple of people had 4, and one player with 2. But Wayne County just had good spacing the first half of the game. Berea just needs to make the adjustment. Madison Southern here in Berea this evening just needs to make the change and go from there.
Kristen Hayes leads the way for the Eagles with 6 points. One of the bigger performers that I tried to think about, Hannah Keene, when the Eagles needed some points the most, she got 4 straight, and she only has 4 points, but those could end up being huge later on. And now we start.
Yeah, back to action. Wayne County gets the ball to start the second half.
And already, right off the start, Kelly Freeman with in-your-face defense gets it to go out of bounds. And a player wide open on the perimeter gets a good shot there, rolls out. Hayes with the rebound. Brandon Lanham driving inside, uncontested. And we are tied at 25. And a steal by the Eagles. Hayes gets it to go right off the backboard. And immediately they're going to take a timeout as the Eagles reclaim the lead 27-25. 4 straight big points for the Eagles.
Well, you got the 2 main scorers for Madison Southern's team with Kristen Hayes getting a bucket, Lanham getting a bucket, gives them the 2-point lead. Cardinals couldn't get the ball past half court right there. And, Eagles took advantage of it. They're here to protect their home court, and I think you're going to see more pressure from them continue to be a factor in the game as it goes along.
And I can guarantee you that Coach Summer Simmons of the Eagles really got into her team there in the locker room. I could tell that she was unhappy on the sidelines.
Well, they're playing hard, and when you coach with passion, and you play, she played with passion when she played. And,
definitely.
You can't leave that at home. You come and she'd like to be out here playing, I can promise you. So Wayne County gets it up across the half-court defense that time.
And they're going to get it out to Taylor Bell, drives it inside, thought better about it.
Good movement by the Cardinals there.
Ashton Bell with it. Back to her and almost loses control of the ball. And they're struggling a little bit with ball control off the pass, but they are able to get it to drop, and we're tied at 27. Driving around, Hayes thought about going up with it.
Nice look right there.
Wow. Marley Lawson gets it to go right down, and the Eagles are right back on top. Driving inside, gets a good pass. Someone wide open on the perimeter. That's going to be number 12.
Going to have some help there.
The Eagles are getting right up in their faces right now, trying to drive inside. Can't get it to go. Brianna Lanham with the rebound.
Just about had a double dribble right there, too.
Right. Ramey, she could have taken 2 3-pointers right there each time, but she thought better about it. They're getting good looks to open players.
Little halftime adjustment by Coach Summers.
Tries to get it off the backboard, no
Great
good. That's
rebound
Lawson.
by the Eagles right there.
Lanham's going to get it out to Freeman. Almost goes over her own head. And setting back up around the perimeter. Freeman with it, trying to drive inside. Jump ball.
Stays with the Eagles.
Coming in for Wayne County, I believe number 15, Caitlin Gardner. Ashton Bell goes to the bench.
We've lost our scoreboards, Joey. Electrical problemo.
Nothing new at Madison Southern with that. Scoreboard back up. And now the throw-in, 29-27, 5:24 left. Eagles on top. And out of bounds, Eagles ball.
Freeman inbounded again.
Right. Almost did not see that pass coming. It almost went to Coach Simmons.
I'm going to tell you, Brianna Lanham has a cannon. That's 2 passes she's made across court with her teammates. Good passes, just a little harder and a little sharper than what they would expect, and about got past them. Little trap, half-court trap right here by Madison Southern. Wayne County breaks it, gets it across.
Taylor Bell with it. And a nice pass behind her back to number 22, Megan Burchett. I've never seen anything like that in a girls' game here. A wonderful pass inside.
She saw her breaking across the backside right there and kind of a hook shot pass or whatever, just a little over the shoulder.
That was
good heads-up ball. You can tell these girls have played quite a bit together down in Wayne County. The Monticello crew came up here ready to fight, take the lead 31-29, about a little over 4 minutes left. Nice pass underneath to Lanham. Fights through it.
All right.
Just missed it.
Gets the foul, so now she's going to take 2 foul shots. Both teams have 1 foul so far, 30-29. Wayne County on top, 4:37 left in the game. Gets the first one to drop, and we're tied.
Best part about that is that's the 3rd foul on Miss Payton.
31-30, Eagles back on top. Going around the perimeter. Nice shot. And gets it to go.
Jump shot right there, little mid-range jumper.
Hayes thought about going inside, kicks it back out for 3, and it's no good. And Freeman, battling on defense, goes down to the ground.
Wait a minute. Oh, wow. I don't know about that. That's a rough call right there. Woo!
They're going to call the foul on Megan Burchett, I believe, of Wayne County, so Madison Southern's going to get the ball back.
That's a horrible call right there.
Checking in now for Wayne County is going to be Ashton Bell. She's coming in for Tamisha Piles. Also coming in is going to be Caitlin Parmley. She's coming in for Megan Burchett.
Bad call on Burchett right there.
32-31, 4 minutes left in the third. Kristen Hayes gets a nice pass from Lanham. I believe it was either from Lanham or Freeman. I wasn't too sure.
Landed a backdoor cut right there.
Yeah.
Just got fouled on the up. But it's a nice pass, a good look. You see that in the men's games quite a bit. It winds up in a dunk. Just the backdoor cut. A little lob pass right there.
Gets the first one to go, and now we're tied again. I can't tell you how much of a back-and-forth game this has been. If you're just tuning in, I'm Joey Chapman along with Larry Frakes. With this free throw, the Eagles take the lead 33-32 over the Lady Cards of Wayne County.
I think that puts Hayes into double ditches scoring right here, too. Had her trapped in the corner. Nice pass. Good
Gets
spacing.
inside. Ashton Bell kisses it off the backboard, and they're right back in the lead. And can't get that one to go. And it's going to be out of bounds, Wayne County ball.
Good hustle right there by Branham. Had the shot, rebounded it, got it back up, and then lost the handle, rebounded it twice. Great tenacity by that kid. I love to watch her play. I wish she'd grow about 4 inches. We can see her playing in big-time afternoon basketball on ESPN for a major school.
Foul is called. That one is on Brianna Lanham.
Brings Peyton to the line. About a 70%, a little over 70% shooter at the line here.
Gets the first to go.
Lefty puts it up pretty smoothly right there.
Both teams have done an exceptional job at the charity stripe tonight, and that's just another one of those things. In a close game right there, you've got to knock them all down. Tries to get it inside. For three, gets it to go. Tie ball game, 36. And that's going to be, I believe it was Kelly Freeman with the three-pointer. And it's going to be out of bounds. All right, and she corrected the call. I thought it was out on Wayne County, and initially she called it out on Southern, gets it back to go. What a clutch three-pointer right there.
Got to keep throwing them. They're getting good looks. They hit a lot of them. They work on it.
Lanham from the free throw line can't hit that one.
Nice soft touch, just didn't roll.
Driving inside, nice good pass. Caitlin Parmley. And that was one of those things. Wayne County's done a great job passing here in the second half. Lanham going inside, can't get it to fall. Out of bounds, Wayne County ball.
Just can't get the roll, Joey.
No.
I'm talking while you're talking. I'm just watching the game and thinking out loud with you. I apologize for that, but I love the moves that Brianna has. She's just not her night so far. Fabulous skill set.
Gets the ball out to number 24. That was Caitlin Parmley. Going to try to drive inside. Blocked by Kristen Hayes again. That was Caitlin Garner who got blocked. Minute 56 left. Looking for the three-pointer.
Step back.
It's off the side.
Yep, a little short.
Samantha Parms is going to be wide open inside and can't get it to fall.
Too far underneath. Wayne County pushes the ball back up in a hurry.
Going to try and go inside.
Nice pass.
Got it to Parmley. They're going to call a foul.
Should be shooting two here.
The foul is on number 22, Hayes. That's her second, team's third. At the line for two, Parmley.
And how big would it be to hit both of these free throws? It would make it a two-possession game. Gets the first one to roll in.
Shoot 68.8% on the year. They're having a good night tonight at the line so far.
Minute 26 left in the third period.
Puts them up by 4. Just like you said, a two-possession game, but 9.5 minutes left to play. We'll see what happens.
Taking a look inside, back out to Parms, out to Freeman for three, in and out. Battling for the rebound.
Bethany. Oh.
Bethany Payton throws it over the head of Caitlin Garner, and it's going to go out of bounds.
That's probably why you don't see Bethany bring the ball up the floor very often. Just good hustle, just a little strong on the throw.
Rachel Ramey coming in for Samantha Parms. Hannah Keene is going to be checking back in next time.
She aimed a good spark there in the first half.
Lanham inside to Freeman.
Pass. Beautiful pass.
Pardon me, that's Lawson. Looking for a three-pointer, gets it to fall. 43-38, its time ticks down under 30 seconds.
Who hit that? Number 15. Her first points of the game.
Trying to go back with their own three-pointers. Southern can't get it to fall.
Good ball movement.
Can't get it to fall. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, clock ticking down. Ramey trying to drive.
Nope.
As the clock went off, I thought she was going to try and pull up for maybe a three-pointer, but great thinking there. She was thinking of a more high percentage shot, thought she could kiss it off the backboard.
Maybe
couldn't get it to go.
Exactly, but you know what? 43-38, got 8 minutes left to see who's going to win this thing. It's been a great game. Good effort by both teams right here so far.
So when we come back for the fourth quarter, the question is, can the Lady Eagles come back and move up to 12-4 on the season? We'll be right back on Madison County School Sports Television.
A special thank you to our great sponsors: Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble, ExpressRoofing.net, Luxury Pet Service, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Tatum Enterprises, Cumberland Valley National Bank, First Gear, and Pro Signs. If you'd like to be a great sponsor of Madison County School Sports Television, give us a call, 314-7291, or find us on Facebook or MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
Back to action at Madison Southern, fourth quarter of the Lady Eagles versus the Wayne County Cardinals, 43-38. Joey Chapman alongside Larry Frakes.
Cardinals worked out to a 5-point lead in the third quarter right there, and it was a good battle all the way through.
You mentioned during the commercial break, doing a great job, that is Wayne County, getting good passes.
Good, and it's all created from spacing.
Right.
Defensive intensity by the Eagles been picked up here a little bit.
Caitlin Parmley with it, gets it back out to Taylor Bell.
Another over-the-shoulder
Throws
pass.
it away almost, rolls out of bounds, and it's going to be Wayne County ball.
Got a break right there for the Cardinals. I thought that should be going to the Eagles. The Eagles with the tough man-to-man right here.
Right in her face as she tries to throw it in. Bethany Payton with it.
Give her some help.
I feel like sometimes Payton is maybe waiting too long to pass it. Can't get that one to go. Keaton with the rebound. Lanham driving inside. Gets it out to Ramey. Fouled hard. And she's going to take 2.
Foul on number 12.
That's our first team score. At the line for 2, Lady.
Eagles need to hit their free throws.
In the second half, Madison Southern has 3 fouls. Wayne County 4, makes the first. Checking in, 22, Megan Burchett. They're going to send Bethany Payton to the bench.
Yeah, give her catch her air a little bit here. 7 minutes left, 5-point lead, 4-point lead. I don't blame them. Good coaching.
Gets the second one to fall. And the good thing about that is, where this has always been a close game, it may be a factor of later, wide open inside. You can't leave them wide open like that. 45-40. Now you're getting your star players some good rest. Out of bound, Eagles ball rather. Each time that they're sitting her down, she seems to come out and she's playing a little bit better each time.
Well, the Eagles got to stay committed to the press and make it work or stay out of it. That's what's happening.
A three-pointer.
Their half-court defense breaks down, leaves somebody wide open.
Around the perimeter. Trying to get her hand in on it. And Ramey is called for a foul.
Yeah, she's got to come out. Is that her fourth?
Ashlyn Clark is coming in. And now the throw-in batted around, and now it goes to the Eagles.
Wow.
Driving inside, no one can get to her, goes around the rim, falls back out.
Let me tell you what I liked about that play. The burst of speed from half court to the bucket, phenomenal. What talent.
Three-pointer taken, cleans the net.
She's not on somebody's watch list to play at the next level. I mean, what an explosive first step. She got to half court and she was gone.
48-40.
Uh-oh, traveled.
And yet, great call on the travel there. With 6 minutes left in the game, Madison Southern's going to need a burst of offense, and they're going to take a timeout. So as Coach Simmons talks it over with her players, we're going to talk it over during a commercial break. We'll be right back on Madison County School Sports Television.
Make the most of your trip to the Red River Gorge in Kentucky with scenic cabin rentals or delight in the mountainside beauty of the Daniel Boone National Forest. Whether you are planning a long vacation or just looking for a few days away from it all, check out sceniccabin.com. Our rental cabins and lodge are located close to the Red River Gorge and Natural Bridge Resort State Park. Family reunions, corporate retreats, weddings, and other large groups are very welcome. Cabins are available for small groups of 2 to 6 or large groups up to 15. All of our cabins are modern with city water, satellite TV, paved roads, full-service kitchens, modern bathrooms and showers, decks, grills, and outdoor fire pits. Many have hot tubs and game rooms or gaming tables like pool or ping pong, foosball, and air hockey. A few have internet. Visit sceniccabin.com online or check us out on our Facebook page. sceniccabin.com. Shouldn't you start planning that relaxing mountain getaway now?
Back at the Eagles' Nest here at Madison Southern. 6 minutes, 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Madison Southern down to Wayne County, 48-40. Larry, they've got to get a big surge of offense right here.
Tightly contested ball game. Wayne County going with the 2-3 zone right here. Going to let the Southern continue to fire up the threes with the zone right there and see how that helps. So far, so good. Good hustle, everybody there. Got her trapped in the backcourt, hit her on the arm. But the 2-3 zone by Wayne County right now is going to make it tough on Southern. They're going to try to take the ball inside. As Coach Summers said, this will make it tough for them to do. They're going to let them keep firing up the threes because they can see that it's not in the cards for them to make any threes tonight.
Gets
Easy
that one in.
Right there by Ashton Bell.
Now it's a double-digit game. And I don't think that Southern's done anything really different defensively as Keene cleans the net right there. Beautiful shot. I don't think they're doing anything different defensively. It's just when they're getting stuff to go, Southern's not. Backing down inside is Bethany Payton, gets it to fall, and now it's a 12-point game.
The lefty used that to her advantage on that play right underneath basket. Nice move.
Marley Lawson getting ready to check in for the Eagles. Freeman out to Lanham, back to Freeman, who's wide open and hits the net.
Wow.
That one goes right into the crowd. You can tell they're getting a little frustrated.
Getting a little chippy out here.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Megan Burchett is going to check into the game for number 24, Caitlin Parmley. (52-42). And Southern's going to get a steal.
Prime example of why you keep your hands up on defense. I hate watching a game where everybody runs around with their hands waist high. Little hold right there on Cardinal.
And I believe one more foul for each team, and I believe will be in the bonus.
Now 5 on each side. You're exactly right. Once they get to 6, they're in the 1-and-1.
Hayes with it now.
Yep, 2-3 zone still by the Cardinals.
And it works to their advantage, able to get a steal. Up court is going to be 22. Megan Burchett can't get it to fall.
Blocking foul on Clark.
Ashlyn Clark with the foul.
Wasn't much she can do with that. The three-pointers just aren't falling for the Eagles this evening. Wayne County, I don't know whether they shot 5 or 6 three-pointers. They've hit a couple, 2 or 3 of them, but they've mainly done their damage inside with layups, good passing, good spacing.
4 minutes left. It's now an 11-point game. And you know they're going to be hanging their heads a little bit after this game if the Lady Eagles do lose. They're going to think about all those missed shots that were wide open looks. Clark trying to drive inside.
Fouled by number 12 right there.
And now Madison Southern is in the bonus.
Tamisha Piles reaching in right there, coach's daughter. Deep inbound pass.
The shot from Larson goes right over the rim.
Rebounded by guess who?
And the steal, driving up. Inside, draws the foul. That's number 25, Taylor Bell.
Ashlyn Clark got her again. Couldn't do anything with it. Well, the Cardinals are taking it right at the Eagles right now. They've got them on the ropes. They keep hitting their free throws. Going to be a tough one.
Samantha Barnes checks into the game. For 55-42, 3 minutes, 35 seconds left in the game. Barnes on the perimeter right there. Lana backs down inside, trying to fight. Clark driving. Back out to Hayes for 3. Can't get that one to fall.
Off the back of the iron.
Falls out of bounds.
Eagles got a break right there. Take advantage of it right here. They just need to whittle it away. Don't panic.
Hayes with it.
2-3 zone by the Cardinals still. Work it inside. Defense collapses.
Going to be a jump ball, and it's with Southern.
3 chances they're having right here. They need to capitalize. Timeout by the Eagles. Summers is hot. 55-42, 3:08 left. Should we take a break with them?
I think we should. We'll be right back after this timeout on Madison County School Sports Television.
A special thank you to our great sponsors: Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble, ExpressRoofing.net, Luxury Pet Service, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Tatum Enterprises, Cumberland Valley National Bank, First Gear, and Pro Signs. If you'd like to be a great sponsor of Madison County School Sports Television, give us a call, 314-7291, or find us on Facebook or MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
Back to action at Madison Southern, 3:08 left, 55-42 if you're just tuning in. Joey Chapman along with Larry Frakes. Coach Summer Simmons was fired up during that last timeout as they drive inside, able to draw the foul.
Brianna Landon's going to go to the line and shoot two right here. But Summers has, I mean, she's done everything she can. I mean, it's just one of those things that they're just not hitting their shots. Now the Cardinals they're able to play that 2-3 zone. They're going to make them keep throwing threes up that they can't hit. They have no confidence in them. They're just going to let them, and every time it goes inside, they collapse on them, make them throw it back out. They had 4 chances right down here.
That one goes up, and it's good. 12-point game. And now for Southern, they're going to play right up in their face on defense, and I really don't think they're going to care if they foul right here. Trying to get the rebound out of bounds on Wayne County.
Good hustle right there, Bethany Payton. And what the Cardinals need to do, the clock is their friend. They don't have to rush anything. 12-point
Especially
lead.
with a double-digit lead, there's no need to rush it.
2-3 zone again, no pressure up the court. Let's see if the Eagles let it roll. I'd like to see them just let the ball roll up until they have to start the clock. They need to take as much time to extend the game as they can. Yeah, she's wanting to draw them into the middle, go in and out.
Hayes drives inside, can't get it to fall.
Rim, draws the foul.
If Wayne County wins, this will definitely be considered an upset win.
8-6 coming in here. I don't know if maybe they had some injuries early on or something. They won 4 out of the last 5. I'm just, I've seen the Eagles play. Obviously, we live here. Wayne County comes to town. All I can see is stuff on paper. But I am totally impressed with a very, very young team. They don't have a senior on the squad. And maybe, just 2 juniors? 1, 2, 3 juniors on the team. So, I mean, they're going to be tough in the 48th district over there.
Back to a 10-point game, 2:37 left. Madison Southern is going to play hard on defense here, trying to get the steal as Pars, and it goes over to the scorer's table. And that's exactly what they need. They've got to get in Wayne County's head right here.
I don't know if they're going to get in their head, but they're going to have to continue to play hard.
When you get in their head here, it's going to be just by defense. If they're always tipping the ball, they're going to be a little less likely to pass it likely.
Well, but coach is mad. He let her get trapped in the corner. That's something they work on at practice all the time. 55-45, about 2.5 minutes left. Should we take another break too?
Let's do it. We'll be right back on Madison County School Sports Television.
Hello everyone, I'm Madison County School Superintendent Elmer Thomas, and I want to thank you for watching Madison County School Sports Television.
Follow Madison County School Sports Television on Twitter, or like us on Facebook, MCS TV, and of course, watch all of our videos on YouTube.
24 hours, 7 days a week, 24/7, MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
Hi everybody, I'm Samantha Burford, and I want you to watch MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
Follow Madison County School Sports Television on Twitter, or like us on Facebook, MCS TV, and of course, watch all of our videos on YouTube.
Action at Madison Southern. Wayne County ready to inbound. 10-point game, 2:24 left. Going inside.
Nice pass.
Right off the backboard, Megan Burchett.
Samantha asked Coach Summers at halftime if she was concerned with number 34. Maybe they should have been a little, because if she's not scoring, she's getting assists.
And how big it would have been if she would have been able to go up for a 3-point play there, because that would have dwindled it back down to a single-digit game. 2 minutes
bucket's
left.
Big at this point.
Exactly.
The Eagles need every one of them. Third foul on Bethany.
Gets that one to fall. Now, surely they didn't overlook their opponent.
Absolutely not. She said that she knew they were going to come here and be a tough battle, well-coached team. Just can't get their game is long ball, and they just haven't had a good night on the perimeter shooting.
Southern gets the steal. Samantha Parms for 3.
Off the front of the iron.
Lanham
Nice
inside, can't get it to go. Gets the rebound.
Golly, is there not 3 seconds?
And gets it to go.
Nice bucket.
9-point game. Gets another steal. Lanham throws it away to a Wayne County player, and now they go to the floor. A crazy exchange right there. And now it's going to be free throws for Wayne County. It's going to be a 1-and-1. Tamisha Piles. Can't get the first one to go. Lawson with the rebound. Hayes is going to take it up the court. Out to Parms. Back around the perimeter. Drives inside. Gets it to go. Minute 21 left. Pressure on the inbound. Trying to get the steal. Gets it to go up in the air, and it's going to be Lanham with the steal. And they're going to call a foul. 7-point game, a minute 11 left. They're going to the three-point line. Wow. So at the charity stripe is Madison Southern. Brianna Lanham needs to make both of these. Gets the first one to go, 6-point game.
Cold as ice right there, buddy. There's no nerve on that kid.
Caitlin Garner coming back in. She checks in for Tamisha Piles to make it a 5-point game. Gets it to go. Waiting for the inbound here. Samantha Parms on defense. Lawson with the double team. Lanham goes to the ground, driving inside. Hayes with the big block.
3-on-1, big block by the senior.
Sends it back home, and now it's Parms with it, trying to find an open shot. Wants to drive inside. Gets the foul and one. Madison Southern is right back in the game. Who would have thought? 54 seconds left, 57 to 54. Now the chance to make it a 2-point game.
Joey, they stuck with the plan, stuck with the defense. They got burned on it several times, but they stuck with the half-court defense, and the Cardinals, as you said, have lost confidence in some of their passing, created a few problems.
Gets it to fall, and now it's a 2-point game. Do not foul right here is the word from everyone in the stands. They have to be careful.
They need to force a mistake. They're going to call timeout. I was going to say, they're 10 seconds to get it across. They were in trouble right there.
What a tremendous effort. I mean, wow. To come back being, I believe, 12 points down. I believe that's as high as it went, was 12 points. They're back within 2.
Well, we said that if they got to stick with it, stay committed to the defense. They got burned on it several times, giving up the layups. They've turned it around the fourth quarter, and all of a sudden the Cards can't handle it. They've lost confidence in breaking that press. And what's going on, the Eagles have increased their intensity, making it tougher on them. They're up in their face. They're right where they need to be, and they've given themselves an opportunity to tie this game and possibly win it. They're still 2 points behind, but they've got their momentum on their side right now.
45 seconds left. I'm going to go ahead and say Jack Burford Chevrolet player of the game, Kristen Hayes.
I don't know what you're talking about. That kid has been phenomenal. I mean, if you can't see that.
I believe she has 3 blocks.
I mean, that is no question.
Right.
And let's see how she finished. The senior leader. She's blocked shots. She's hustled back on plays where most kids just kind of take for granted there's going to be a shot given up.
Going to try and drive inside. Gets another block. Kristen Hayes, can you believe it? Driving inside, 35 seconds left. Draws the foul, and they're going to the line.
Foul on number 12 right there for Wayne County. Tamisha Piles.
I could not believe it. She has been a monster inside on defense. Phenomenal job from Kristen Hayes.
She's a senior with no quit, lost a little time to an injury, but when you get an opportunity to play in a game like this and show your leadership skills, the rest of the team has stepped up around her, and that's what a true leader is.
To tie the game with this free throw, 35 seconds left. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Wayne County. You don't want to foul right here, I think. They can still force a mistake. Trying to drive inside.
Mistake. Woo! Got bailed out right there because that was the mistake you were just asking for, Joey. Number 20 got a break right there, Ashton Bell. She's been pretty steady from the line tonight herself.
Regardless of the outcome, what a tremendous comeback from the Lady Eagles.
11-4. They didn't get that way.
The first one of the of the 1-and-1, no good. Hayes with the ball, 20 seconds left. Trying to look for a high percentage shot. Hayes driving
right
inside, gets it. Madison Southern in the lead with 12 seconds left.
They called a timeout. Coach called a timeout when they got the turnover right there. Hopefully that doesn't cost her. Coach Summers, they had the ball stolen and she'd already called the timeout.
What I thought happened, I thought that Wayne County had went ahead and called a timeout.
It was Coach Summers.
Coach Summers Simmons gets a timeout as Southern gets the steal.
Coach Summer. You're calling them Eagles, I'm calling her Summers. But
wow.
Who would have known they were going to get the turnover? She needed to stop the clock. 1 point game, 12.1 seconds. She's wanting to set her defense up right here. Samantha Parms had the steal right there in the corner, and the timeout had already been called.
All the credit in the world to Wayne County. Young team comes in here against a very stout Lady Eagles team, and they had the lead for most of the second half.
It's been an outstanding, fun game to watch. The Cardinals are a team to be reckoned with. 48th District, 12th Region, look out. These kids are young, but I'm telling you, the Cardinals are going to be flying around their district trying to do some damage. As the Eagles have flown around the nest here and protected their home court at this point. 1 point lead, 12.1 left.
Fans and parents getting their money's worth today.
I am too. All that money you and I make from Randy.
All right, so it was not a steal. Wayne County did call the timeout.
No. Turnover.
And it goes out of bounds. A possible game-winning turnover. 8 seconds left.
No doubt. Tough. Hang in there close enough to give yourself a chance to win. That's exactly what's happened this evening right here. Now they got to get up here and pressure the ball. What are they doing?
Wayne County not prepared at all. 4.7 seconds left, 58-57. All right, so on that last play,
they let it hold. They should have fouled immediately right here, but they hung their head right there.
Wayne County had the opportunity because they did credit, I believe, Wayne County with the timeout. Southern did not get a steal because Wayne County did inbound it. Well, they can't make the first one.
You can call timeout if you have the ball or not. If the ball's on the baseline. Coach Simmons, she called the timeout. She most certainly called it, and it was and they worked themselves into a turnover here.
That's why it's good to have two guys on the call.
Yeah, because you can have it. If the Eagles are inbounding it, Wayne County can call it or they can call it, but they can't once the ball's. You can only call timeout if you have possession of the ball when it's in play.
4.7 seconds left, 58-57. Missed the first free throw. Wayne County could easily bring it up court and hit a big shot. We don't know.
Oh, absolutely not. Anything can happen at this point. They need to hit the free throw if at all possible. If they don't, if they miss the free throw, the clock is going to stop immediately.
Right.
The rebound is going to be important right here. Then what do? I'm not certain of the timeouts left for either team. 4.7 seconds, most certainly enough time to try to get down here and get a shot up and get a shot off.
And if you're Madison Southern, you cannot foul. No foul at all.
They need to block out right here. They need to try to get this rebound. If the shot's missed, they need to set up on defense immediately on the inbounds if the shot is made and make it hard for the Cardinals to get it up the floor, which they've done an excellent job these last 8 minutes, about 6.5 minutes.
Our Jack Burford Chevrolet player of the game, Kristen Hayes, at the line. As the gym gets silent. In. 2-point game with the inbound. What will Wayne County do? Stolen by Kristen Hayes. And the Madison Southern Lady Eagles complete the 12-point comeback to win over the Wayne County Lady Cards. A phenomenal game. Tenacious play on defense from the Eagles. They were able to get back in their offensive stride later on in the game, come out with the victory.
I think defense won the game for the Eagles right here. When they got the half-court defense working, it put pressure on the Cardinals. They couldn't get the ball up here, and they had 8 or 10 points turnover at half-court or on their side, and their defense just really, really stepped up. They say defense wins championships, Joey. Madison Southern's got a great team right here, a bunch of good kids, hard-working, well coached by Summer Simmons. Great game to watch tonight. It's been an entertaining battle, 59-57. The Eagles pull it out. Got a big day yesterday. Damian Harris signed in this gym. The ladies win today on their home floor. Good things at Madison Southern.
Definitely, definitely. So the 2-point win, once again, Jack Burford Chevrolet player of the game is going to be Kristen Hayes. She had several big blocks. It was able, one thing that you pointed out, when she was able to go from the half court inside, the speed was phenomenal. So a great job by her and the rest of the team. Ultimately, Madison Southern with the win.
I want to say something about Brianna Lanham as well. She had a lot of key plays in this game. And let's don't forget, Hannah King, when they were down, she came in and got some points early in the first half. So it was truly a team effort.
Definitely.
Kristen Hayes, most certainly the player of the game, showed her senior leadership skills, led the team with all hard work and effort. She wasn't hollering, she wasn't clapping, wasn't screaming, just did it through hard work and tenacity, brought her team with her, and they come up with a win. So
in what looked like would be a kind of off night for the Eagles, they're able to come back, 2-point win, and they improve to 12-4 on the season. For Larry Frakes, I'm Joey Chapman. You've been watching Madison County School Sports Television. Until next time.
A special thank you to our great sponsors: Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble, ExpressRoofing.net, Luxury Pet Service, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Tatum Enterprises, Cumberland Valley National Bank, First Gear, and Pro Signs. If you'd like to be a great sponsor of Madison County School Sports Television, give us a call, 314-7291, or find us on Facebook or MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
Hey everyone, my name's Alex, and I want you to watch MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
Hello everyone, I'm Madison County School Superintendent Elmer Thomas, and I want to thank you for watching Madison County School Sports Television.
Follow Madison County School Sports Television on Twitter, or like us on Facebook, MCS TV, and of course, watch all of our videos on YouTube.
Make the most of your trip to the Red River Gorge in Kentucky with scenic cabin rentals, or delight in the mountainside beauty of the Daniel Boone National Forest. Whether you are planning a long vacation or just looking for a few days away from it all, check out ScenicCabin.com. Our rental cabins and lodge are located close to the Red River Gorge and Natural Bridge Resort State Park. Family reunions, corporate retreats, weddings, and other large groups are very welcome. Cabins are available for small groups of 2 to 6 or large groups up to 15. All of our cabins are modern with city water, satellite TV, paved roads, full-service kitchens, modern bathrooms and showers, decks, grills, and outdoor fire pits. Many have hot tubs and game rooms or gaming tables like pool or ping pong, foosball, and air hockey. A few have internet. Visit scenicabin.com online or check us out on our Facebook page. scenicabin.com. Shouldn't you start planning that relaxing mountain getaway now?
The following is in smokeless tobacco: cadmium, formaldehyde, lead, nicotine, nitrosamines, polonium-210, hydrazine, benzopyrene, and uranium-235. Don't be a dip. Don't dip.
According to the Centers for Disease Control, the definition of binge drinking is having 5 drinks over the course of 2 hours. When done excessively, this may eventually lead to memory loss, unwanted pregnancy, and sexually transmitted diseases, cancer, excessive vomiting, alcohol poisoning, and possibly death.
Nathan, can you hear me?
If you don't want to swallow any of this, chances are the next tube you put in your mouth won't be a good time. For more information on binge drinking, please visit the Centers for Disease Control website at www.cdc.gov.